Good morning and welcome to another day of science. It is Wednesday, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I was trying to do like a leprechaun voice, but I just can't. I'm not good at it. Hey, won't you catch me Lucky Charms? I don't know. That's my best. That's terrible. That's my best leprechaun voice. Yeah, it's March 17th. Here we go. Here's the walkthrough video. Watch the walkthrough video, read the page titled Classifying Tornadoes, complete the Classifying Tornadoes quick check, and look at this, Google Meet tomorrow, which is Thursday, at 10:30 a.m. I had to move it an hour earlier because we only have a half day, and if I did 11:30, then kids would technically be out of school then. So I did it at 10:30 to get yourself up out of bed a little bit earlier. I'll post a link in the Thursday folder and send it through Schoology message tomorrow morning. All right. I can describe how tornadoes are classified and properly label photos. Students will read the Classifying Tornadoes page. I'll be successful when I've scored at least 5 out of 6 on the quick check. The Classifying Tornadoes page, a little bit of reading about how they're classified. Some review. First, look at that tornado. That's a sweet tornado pic. This farm is in trouble, but that's a sweet picture. So it's classified based on something called the Fujita scale, named after meteorologist Ted Fujita, who came up with it. There's a lesson for science for you. If you ever come up with anything or discover anything, you just get to name it after yourself, which is sweet. So the way that tornadoes are classified is based on damage, how much damage they do. Yes, there's a wind speed that goes along with that, but it's more just an estimate because it's really hard to measure the wind speed of a tornado. They're very short storms. They don't last very long. They're very violent and deadly, so you don't want to get too close to them to measure them. So there's a wind speed, but it's mostly based on damage. So an F0, and it goes F0 all the way to F5. An F0 storm, you'll see very light damage. Let's zoom in on these here. Very light damage. You can see really just some shingles missing from the roof. Maybe you'll see like some tree branches, not even like big limbs, just like some dead branches down on the ground, like you'd expect on a strong thunderstorm, not even a tornado. Let's look at F1. So start to get a bit more damage. Maybe more shingles are ripped off. Some light damage to structures. Starting to see bigger limbs fall off trees. That kind of stuff. You're not flipping cars or anything at this point. F2. More significant damage. Here the roof is totally gone. That's a problem. So you get to be considerable damage with an F2. Now we're going to F3. Now you're starting to like knock walls over. It looks more like, hey, a bomb went off rather than a tornado. You'll see trees completely ripped out at the roots, knocked over. Mature trees being knocked down. So F3 is severe damage. F4 is very, very devastating. Houses just completely knocked off their foundations. Neighborhoods leveled, that kind of stuff. Really just nothing to salvage in an F4. Devastating damage. And that's not even the worst, which is terrible. And here's an F5 where not only is everything destroyed, it's just gone. It's completely wiped away. Absolute, utter, total destruction. Total and complete destruction. F5 is as bad as it gets. Trees ripped out by its roots. You see, like, sometimes grass can even be ripped up, which is pretty insane when you think about it. So that is how it works. Watch this video below. This video below, we've been watching these in class. Some of these videos by this guy. His name is Pecos Hank, but he's a professional storm chaser. Storm chasing is not something you want to get into just as a hobby because it can be pretty dangerous. But this guy is very good at it. Has a lot of weather equipment and weather radar equipment, so he's not putting himself in danger. But here he goes through a tornado damage countdown, showing you some pictures of what an F0 through an F5 looks like. They call it EF0 or EF5. It's the same thing. So watch this video as well to get a sense of what the damage is like for tornadoes. And then when you're done with that, hop on over to the quick check. It's 2 questions, 6 points. There's a multiple choice question, which should be no problem. And then there's F1 through F5, and you have to match the picture of the damage to the correct rating on the Fujita scale. So that'll be kind of fun. Should be a fun one. Then we're done with that. You are all set for the day. A couple reminders. Make sure, or just remind your parents to sign up for parent-teacher conferences. The link is in the Tuesday folder. I'll also send you guys a message in Schoology this morning, just as a little helpful reminder. And then put this on your calendar for tomorrow, Google Meet Thursday at 10:30 a.m., and I will see you all there. Have a wonderful day. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck. Bobolik out.